Now, ferry services have been withdrawn in Mombasa during the peak hours and pedestrians directed to use the Withdrawn floating bridge. Law enforcement agencies insist that only vehicles will be allowed to use the vessels, urging locals to cooperate in order to avoid any confrontation. Kevin Mutai also reports that there is need to enforce the use of face masks to prevent the spread of the virus.
Thousands of Likoni residents in Mombasa woke up to a different treatment from as early as 4 a.m. Wednesday. They were all directed to use the Withdrawn pedestrian floating bridge just 2 days after the county's emergency committee on COVID-19 imposed the directive.
Itakuwa mzuri zaidi wakati watu wamevaa mask. Kwa upande ule kidogo unapata watu wanaangaliwa, wanahakikisha wamevaa vizuri. But hapa majority are just putting mask on their chin.
The bridge will be open to the public from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. daily. Then from 9 o'clock, locals will be allowed to use the ferries as the floating bridge will be disconnected to allow vessels navigate to the port of Mombasa. In the evening from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., pedestrian vessels will be withdrawn from the channel as the traffic will be directed to the bridge. Only vehicles, tuk-tuks and motorcycles are allowed to use the vessels at the Likoni crossing channel.
Tutapanga laini kama zamani, lakini tufungulie ferry, at least tupate watu wafanyania kufanya chakula. Kuna chakula sahi, biashara zilizorodeka.
Natuumiza sisi wananchi. Kikweli tuumia. Huu mzigo peke yake hivi ulivyo, nasikia tamu mimi mwenyewe. Si mchezo.
Kuna wengine wetu kwa nasema kwamba hii kitu haiwezi kufanya kazi. Lakini kwa sasa mimi nasema kitu kimoja, rafiki yangu hata sasa pia ananiona sasa, nilimwambia hii bridge kuna siku atakuja kuipita. Hii bridge iko sawa.
All public transport vehicles have also been diverted to both termini at the bridge. Security has also been beefed up in the area to assure locals of their safety. But pedestrians are complaining over what they term as laxity from those managing the bridge, urging them to display proper guidelines to avoid inconsistencies.
Wafundi wa hii bridge wawe makini, maana tumeona majanga asubuhi, kulikuwa ilikuwa imekataa kufunguka, imechukua masaa mengi kufunguka.
The government is also planning to construct Mombasa Gate Bridge as a permanent solution in the channel that will be used by both pedestrians and commuters.
We already are completing the terminals, matatu terminals on both sides of the bridge. Lighting has been enhanced on the bridge itself. We will schedule better so that the bridge is in use most of the day, except when the ships are crossing.
The government now insists that residents must use the Withdrawn floating bridge in a move aimed at combating the spread of COVID-19 as well as decongesting the ferry crossing channel. Kevin Mutai, NTV in Mombasa.